Alright, let's dive right into Chapter 5 of Drama Queen. This chapter is a wild ride with plenty of twists and turns, betrayals, and tension. Plus, there are some genuinely hilarious moments that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's clear that the story is getting more complex and interesting with every chapter. So let's break it down and see what this chapter has in store for us. We start off with Backbone and Kitami outside the room. And Backbone is feeling pretty confident, ready to handle business with the key she's got. But then, in walks Nomomoto, cool as a cucumber. Like nothing crazy just went down. Kitami, always smooth, quickly covers their tracks, saying they were just waiting outside while Nomomoto went to the bathroom. Classic Kitami, always keeping his composure and diverting attention. But Backbone is having none of it. She's totally suspicious about how they dealt with the body so fast, and I don't blame her. I mean, how did they do it? Backbone's completely perplexed. How in the world did they manage to deal with the body so darn quickly? And honestly, same here. Nomomoto's ability to eat so much and so fast is nothing short of mind-boggling. Is she secretly Kirby in disguise? Or is her stomach a black hole that can consume anything at warp speed? Seriously, what is that stomach made of? Huntaway makes his entrance. This guy is a whole different level of chaos. His smug vibe instantly shifts the atmosphere in the room. Next thing we know, Huntaway is lounging on a couch with a table full of food in front of him. Kneeling in front of the table is none other than Nomomoto, devouring the food like it's her last meal. Huntaway just sits there, watching her eat, and he's got the audacity to tell her, "Go ahead and eat," as if he's throwing some fancy dinner party. Then Huntaway starts talking about the women Nomomoto and Kitami killed. He asks if they did it, and Kitami just stares at him with this cold, silent intensity. Huntaway keeps pushing, and when Kitami doesn't respond, Huntaway goes, "Whoa, seriously, did you for real? That's crazy. How'd you do it without leaving a mess? You gotta tell me how. I got a buttload of people I want dead, you know?" And I couldn't help but laugh at how casual he is about wanting people dead. This guy is something else. Huntaway is an absolute wild card in Drama Queen. Hands down, he's definitely one of the most chaotic characters we've encountered. This guy just doesn't seem to care about anything, and that vibe permeates every line he delivers. His character is a unique blend of charm and I don't give a fuck energy, making him both hilarious and absolutely terrifying. When he nonchalantly asks Kitami and Nomomoto about killing the women, and then proceeds to inquire about how they pulled it off without leaving a mess, all with the enthusiasm of someone asking for a magic trick reveal, I was left wondering, what the hell is wrong with this guy? He's treating murder like some kind of casual performance, and it's both deeply disturbing and darkly humorous in the most twisted way imaginable. And then there's the way he switches from psychotic killer to buddy-buddy mode in the blink of an eye. One second he's talking about people he wants dead like it's a grocery list, and the next he's calling Nomomoto one of his bros. Like seriously? He puts his arm around her and says, "From today on, you're one of my bros." And I was dying at how casual he made it sound. It's fucking wild how he acts like this is all just another Tuesday for him. But don't let his chill vibes fool you. Huntaway is a manipulative bastard. He doesn't care about Kitami or Nomomoto as people. He sees them as tools. The way he immediately tries to recruit them, offering double their pay, shows how far he's willing to go to get what he wants. He's like, "I got a buttload of people I want dead," you know, like he's hiring someone to mow his lawn or something. The dude's got zero chill when it comes to using people for his own gains. When Huntaway drops the bomb and says he wants Kitami and Nomomoto to join him at this point, I was expecting Kitami to shut him down, but instead it's Nomomoto who speaks up, and what she says, absolute madness. She goes, "It's not money I want, it's aliens. If you bring me new aliens every day, I'll think about it." I had to take a moment to process that because, wow, Nomomoto doesn't pull any punches. The sheer audacity of her saying that in a situation where they're basically prisoners is mind-blowing. But Huntaway, he's eating it up. He slings his arm around her and says, "What's this? You want to widen your circle of friends? I like you. From today on, you're one of my bros." And Nomomoto, still stuffing her face, just goes, "For real?" The excitement in her voice at being called a bro is absolutely hilarious. She's such a chaotic, unpredictable character, and moments like this are exactly why I adore her. Kitami, though, is not having it. He tries to step toward Nomomoto, but gets held back. It's clear he's getting fed up, thinking, as long as she gets to eat aliens every day, she has no reason to team up with me, does she? Then we get this hilarious panel of Nomomoto with her head bursting open like a cartoon, confetti flying everywhere, and the words, "Hell yeah, more food," splashed across the page. It's such a bizarre, out-of-nowhere visual, but it encapsulates her mindset perfectly. This manga really pushes the envelope with its visuals sometimes, and it's a blast to look at. The chapter takes a darker turn when Kitami and Backbone find themselves tied up in chairs. This is when we see a more serious side of Backbone as she starts questioning Kitami's grand scheme. She points out how improbable it is to kill all the aliens in the city, and she's not wrong. There are 60,000 aliens in Senu City, which is a staggering number. But Kitami's determination is unwavering. He's fully committed to his mission, and when Backbone asks why, we get a heartfelt flashback of Kitami's family. We see his parents and sister fishing, and it's apparent just how much he loves this city and how deeply the alien invasion has impacted him. He says, "Because I love this city, my home's being invaded. How could I not be angry?" And honestly, that line hit me. It really shows how personal this fight is for him. Backbone, however, isn't convinced. She calls his goal gruesome and says he's never going to achieve it because he's all alone. And while she's harsh, there's a lot of truth to what she's saying. When Backbone calls Kitami's dream gruesome, it gives us a glimpse into her perspective on the whole situation, and honestly, she's not wrong. Kitami is so consumed by his anger and thirst for revenge that he's willing to wipe out an entire alien population, even if it means sacrificing his own humanity in the process. It's not just the physical violence either. There's something deeply psychological and emotionally brutal about the way Kitami has been carrying out his mission. It's the sheer weight of his single-minded pursuit that Backbone finds so gruesome. From her perspective, it's like, sure, you can fight back and defend your home, but what Kitami's planning goes beyond that. It's the complete eradication of an entire group, driven by personal vengeance and a warped sense of justice. This isn't about protecting people or keeping peace, it's about wiping them out entirely, and that's a level of violence that even Backbone finds unsettling. What's interesting, though, is that despite Backbone's initial skepticism about Kitami's mission being too big to handle, there's a kind of respect for the fact that he's so committed to it. Meanwhile, Nomomoto is living it up with Huntaway and his crew. She's chilling at a burger joint, salivating over the alien photos that Huntaway is showing her. And the stuff she's saying? Totally out of left field, but also hilarious. Huntaway is describing an alien hometown that's full of druggies, and Nomomoto just throws in, "Oh, wow, I bet they don't even have a library." I mean, what kind of response is that? But that's just Nomomoto being Nomomoto. Unpredictable as hell, and yet weirdly relatable in the most bizarre ways. Then we get to the big moment with Backbone. She secretly frees herself using a knife hidden in her sleeve, and she's not messing around. She straight up says, "Let's kill them all, Nomomoto included." And Kitami's reaction is priceless. He's just staring at her, sweating, completely shocked. This ending sets up so much tension for what's to come. Backbone is clearly done with the games and is ready to take drastic action. Kitami's still grappling with his feelings about Nomomoto, trying to figure out if she's really betrayed him or if there's something deeper going on. And Nomomoto, well, she's just vibing with Huntaway, drooling over pictures of aliens, completely unaware of the chaos brewing behind the scenes. To wrap things up, this chapter was a roller coaster. From Nomomoto's chaotic energy to Kitami's emotional determination and Backbone's cold pragmatism, we got to see so many sides of these characters, the humor, the tension, the twists. Everything about this chapter kept me hooked. Honestly, if there's one thing you can say about this manga is that you can't call it generic because holy shit, this manga can be unpredictable. Anyways, what did you all think? Are you Team Kitami, Team Nomomoto, or maybe even Team Backbone? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Drama Queen reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.